Okay, you can have all the confidence in the X39. Okay, you can have all the confidence in the corporate team, but if you don't know what you're doing, you don't have confidence. Knowledge is power. So when you break out of here and you've got the confidence that you need to make this happen, you can go do it. I'm telling you, it's just a matter of you walking out here, put your head up, shoulders up, and start talking to people. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So don't get all hung up on what you're gonna say. You just gotta say it. Because if you don't say something, nothing's gonna happen. So that's number one in the game plan. Do something. All right? When you break out of here, you gotta be a different person. You gotta start talking to people, and you don't have to be perfect. Use some of our suggestions, and we'll be going through that, and we'll help you do it. Right? And then we want to finish 2024 strong. So you want to get this thing done in a big way to finish 2024 strong. For every single, not only for you and your family, but everybody watching you. 2024. So you want to put into action. This isn't about watching our Saturday trainings, which are amazing. Are they amazing or what? Saturday trainings, right? You want to be on those. It's like a requirement, and you got to have your team on there. So the Saturday trainings are incredible, but it's not just to like eat popcorn and have it for entertainment. You want to do what Kendall and Tyler Weldon did. They went out and they rolled up their shirt sleeves and they're making it happen. What Carl and Kathy Firestone, all of the elites that are up here making it happen, that's what they did. If you're going to finish 2024 strong, you got 70 days. What are you going to do with it? You might be saying, hey, I didn't hit all the goals, everything that I want in the last, 10 months. You got over 2 months left. Why don't you decide to finish it strong and go into major momentum in 2024? And then we want to stay focused on the X39. We're going to talk about this in a bit as when I come back up here. But right now, I just want you to understand, as these leaders are speaking, we created this momentum and this volume with X39. Coleman Dillman, he spoke and he told you that we are going to be going through this. He mentioned, I love this gentleman, right? I told him when I come to Ireland, we're going to have we're going to sit down because the guy is incredible. Now, I want to tell you this. He talked about he's ready to do $2 billion worth of X39. He wasn't talking about the other patches. He was talking about X39, right? And he's gearing up for $4 billion. Would you like to be a part of that? Come on, we're only at 500 million right now, $500 million. You got to decide right now, this is your moment. The moment is we had all those people this weekend, all those people last night, and nobody knows about X39. No one in your town knows about it. Some lady said, I called my friend in California, and she said that everybody's in already knows about LifeWave. I said, okay, let me help you. The way that we know that you're kind of branded here, okay? All of us wear the X39 on the back of our neck. Am I right? Please do not wear one on your forehead. Okay? I'm sorry, but I don't know if he's in the room, but the gentleman that was on the panel with all the patches all over his face and his voice didn't work, if I was a prospect, I'd be saying, patches must not work. I mean, if my voice ain't working, just take them all off. Stick it behind my neck and just stay quiet. I'm out of time? Oh. Okay, Kevin, you got the mic. Am I okay on this time? Am I out of time or no?
You're good.
Okay, good. I'm sticking to the clock. By the way, all the speakers, if you hear the music playing and your clock is going down, the next 30 seconds, whatever, they're going to have to cut your mic because we got to just keep moving and help everybody. So stay focused. They got me tight on this as well. I'm a little nervous, right? But don't worry about it. I think this is my last slide for this section. Okay, good. But I just wanted to let you know that we got a game plan. Our focus is a game plan, right? Okay, I didn't finish. I told the lady, we wear them behind the neck. Tell your friend to go to the grocery store in California. I don't know what you call the grocery store. In Florida, we call them Publix, right? Go to the grocery store. If you don't see anybody with a patch behind their neck, no one's in. I mean, come on. Is that a simple answer? You're getting way too deep. There's nobody in. It looked like there's a lot of people last night at the concert, but that's just everybody that's serious about LifeWave in the entire world. Anyone else that wasn't here is keeping it a secret anyways. You are sitting on an opportunity of a lifetime if you implement what is going to be taught this weekend, or what's taught right here, right today. This is like incredible. By the way, please text your group, tell everyone to get on the free YouTube virtual so they can watch this, and it's being recorded. You don't want to miss what these elites and these higher ranks and the people that have a lot of people at the event this weekend are going to be sharing with you. So make sure that everyone you can, because think about this. If you don't have the people at the events, all right, you got to go and tell, like I got 250,000 people I got to make a phone call with if they didn't come here. Think about it. But if they're here, then they already know how to do it, and I don't have to tell them how to do it. And every speaker brings something different to the table that relates to them. Like I might relate something different to than Ken Robinson because he's an engineer thinker. I never went to school. So obviously I'm going to relate to somebody different up on the stage, right? I loved Kendall when she said, hey, I hope you're not mad at me for winning all these awards. And that kind of relates to me because I'm a competitor. I'm like, no, I'm excited. If you could do it, I can do it, right? So make sure that you got the people in the events and in the training. It's that powerful. We got 2 events coming up. I don't know if I have the slides for them right here, but I can at least tell you because we're going to go through it so you know what's happening, all right? We've got an event called Rise Up. That's going to be all virtual, but there are some limited seats that are still left, and we didn't tell anyone about them because we just were telling our SPDs, but now there's a few seats left. So here's what happened. We rented out Warray Studios January 10th and 11th. It costs a lot of money, right? Because we want to elevate this Is It team up there so it looks and resembles what we're really making. We want to be able to draw in the sharpest people. Last night, I've never been to a network marketing event that is fun as we had last night. Are you with me? I never had one like we had on the Thursday night where we had the Blues Brothers and the drones. It was incredible. So don't underestimate. This is going to be the coolest thing that anyone would want to be a part of starting this weekend. Are you with me? This is not, they don't treat you this way in your job. Am I right? Free food, all right? Entertainment. What did Matt say? How much did we save on seats last night? Thousands of dollars, each one of us, and a free private concert. Is that amazing? So anyways, we're going to have Rise Up. It's all virtual for everybody. You want to get as many people as you possibly can. There is a 45-day replay afterwards. We do have a couple seats. Now, this QR code that's up here is for the all virtual. It's at thisisitteam.com. We have a couple seats left that includes the food that you're going to have at Warray Studios. We're going to have breakfast. We're going to have lunch. We're going to have a team dinner and a team event because we're going to have up to 400 people can be at the studio. We're going to go to our own Las Vegas show, but it's our own private This Is It Team Las Vegas show. So if you want to come, you can. Everything is a deposit. So we're not like saying, hey, give everything. Just get a deposit so we know you're coming because we already had to pay for the entertainment. We had to pay for the studio, pay for it. Give Gina a hand for letting us cut the check for everybody, right? Because it's not real easy to cut a check for it's expensive, right? So I just want to let you know that there's two different QR codes for Rise Up. One's in person, all right? And then one is the one that's the virtual. If you already got the virtual and you want to come to the in-person, you can sell your ticket to somebody else, or we'll make sure we can get your ticket sold. Don't worry, it will be sold because it's going to be wild. Everything is going to be sold out after this weekend. You saw what happened, okay? Then the next one we have is August 22nd through the 24th, and that's going to be in Orlando, Florida. By the way, David Schmidt's going to be speaking at Rise Up. Meredith Burkich is going to be speaking. I know Geraldo is already going to be speaking there, so that's already going to happen. This is where the one for the VIP, that's limited seats at Warray Studios, the most state-of-the-art studio in all of network marketing is going to be where we're going to be filming, okay? And it's going to be incredible. So it'll be an incredible show virtually, but it'll be more powerful and online. Believe me, I love when I called Andy and said, hey, it's like $1,500 for a single person. That includes your hotel, everything, because we all want to stay together, shuttling and everything. And also $2,100, I think, is for around this for a couple. And he said everybody needs a write-off. So it's amazing. You're going to learn and have a write-off, and it's a lot cheaper than $350,000 that I had to pay. So think about it, right? So point is that we want you there. It's going to be wild what's about to happen. There's nothing more powerful than being in the moment like you are this weekend, okay? So it might be great virtual, but it's no powerful is in person. So the next thing is our next level event, and there's a QR code for this. And the reason why I'm bringing this up right now, because I want you to get this. Gene and I and our team of elites do not want to waste any of our friends' money. We do not want to waste anybody's money. That's why we don't have these things every quarter. We only have one in-person event a year, one, okay? But we know one thing, that the teaching that you're going to get, like you're going to have from this stage, is off the chart. Everything you need to know, you can walk out of here with confidence knowing exactly what to do, right? So we don't want anyone left behind. We want to make sure they get the knowledge they need and their belief level up. So we're taking everybody's business to the next level throughout the year of 2025. And that's going to be happening August 22nd through the 24th in Orlando. David will be there. Merritt will be there. We're going to have surprise speakers like we had Stuart Johnson. Was he amazing at the Believe convention? All right. So we're going to have incredible surprise speakers as well. So make sure you get, everything is a deposit. So you could go in there, make your deposit. Now, let me just give you a quick heads up because I got a couple minutes. The biggest mistake that people make is they wait till the last minute. You got to get your head in the game. Okay, think about this. Now, if you're not on this as a team and you're just listening or you want to be a part of it, you're welcome. We don't accept any drama. We only focus on our helping and blessing people. There's no, if you got some kind of, just get out of here. We'll pray for you, go. We don't have time for that, but we will let anyone here. There's no secrets here. We just teach you everything we want to know, all right? But there's a reason why so many went across. I couldn't even count. It was like an Academy Awards and you won the movie. You know what I mean? You're the only movie that won everything yesterday. It actually happened for the last two events. The last year's corporate event and this one, okay? If you want to know why it's happening this way, is because you have to understand the power of promoting event to event. If somebody doesn't have an event to point to, there's no power. You got to take your team from the event. Where's Tony Boyer? Is he in here? Am I right? You got to point to it, okay? And these are very affordable. Think about this. You got to move like 5 premier kits and you paid for you and your wife to come to Vegas, right? It's cheaper to come to the next level one. I forgot what that one is, but it's not ridiculous. It's like $1,000 for 2 people, all right? So 2 premier kits or 2.5 premier kits and you're paid for it. I love this company because they let you pay for it right then and reinvest your money. Don't just go spend it, go put it back into your business. So that's what's going to happen there. But you got to understand that by you getting your ticket now means that you are going to use your time wisely and have the most people next when we have the event. So that's what happened. I put the deposit down. I better fill the place because I got to pay. They say, this is how much people you got to have there. Here's how many rooms. So I want to make sure you get this. I put myself on the chopping block. You do the same thing. Put yourself, how many are you going to bring? That's why so many people are going across the stage. I think Andy said that he came to his first event, had like 65 people. He wasn't at the highest rank, flew to the highest rank. So start getting, no one in his team were on the highest rank. Andy, how many SPDs you got underneath you now? 9. So not even a year ago, about a year ago, maybe a couple months more than a year, he came to his first event, still thinking if he was going to do it, brought 65 people, and he has 9 SPDs because he brought 65 people. Okay, I could go on and on, but I just am thinking God's putting him on my heart that what he did. It's just a matter of implementing what is being taught here. So I don't want anyone not to get this, okay? So that's coming up in August. But I'm telling you this real quick because if you understand our business, right, the most important thing of not wasting your friend's money is you always go to the team event first if you can't afford the corporate and the team. So instead of also flying to California, you always come to the team. And once we get you making money, you can come to both. But you're going to have people, you want to make sure they want to leave knowing how to build it, okay? So make sure you understand this concept. If you can afford both, then go for it. But if you can't, you always get your friends and your team members to the team event first, and then they can come to Anaheim, to the California. So that's why it's already up. We've already got a set for you. Now you have to do what I'm doing. I'm teaching you. You teach your teams when you go home. This is how we do it. This is how we make it happen so that you can, believe me, you think the company is fired up that we have these events and everything is exploding. They are so fired up. So we're telling you what's going on, and you want to make sure it happens so that you can implement this in your own business. So we're going to go through a bunch of other stuff. We've got an incredible day planned for you, but I'm giving you like a heads up, highlights of what's about to come. Game plan today is, the focus for this reason for today is to leave here with a game plan. Are you ready? To finish 2024 strong. Are you going to do that? And to stay focused on what brought us here, the X39, right? Don't be, I love when I talk to Rick and Carrie. They're like, hey, we got to Elite because, okay, where's Rick? Rick kept telling me, I got 13 seconds, okay? Rick, he said, everybody is asking on the SBD trip, how are you making this happen? Because we stay zoned in on the X39. And it's so simple. Stick the X39 where it hurts, and it works. It's so simple. You don't need to study that. And they've got the new video, by the way. We're going to have the 2 new X39 videos that they say that have stem cells in the video. They're going to be right on This Is It info. Andy, they're going to be right on This Is It info. Number 1, number 2 videos. So you stay focused on what Danny is here. Danny McDaniel, who just went Elite, came here because we have a 1 product link landing page. This Is It info. Now the first 2 videos will be the X39 stem cell patch. So it's been great. This is getting the kickoff. Give yourselves a hand for being here. Okay, we're going.